Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to your Monday edition of Live at 5. I'm Russell Parker. Pick up a box and go shopping. Those were the instructions of VFW Post 4203 Auxiliary President Robin Roberts on Saturday to a group of around 40 volunteers as they proceeded to fill care packages bound for local troops stationed overseas. Those volunteers, which included Scouts, Beta Club members, students from Richmond Early College High School, and members of Combat Vets Motorcycle Club, they made several rounds around the 5 tables full of supplies as they picked out items they wanted to send. From beef jerky to pudding, candy to crackers, ramen to fruit cups, each box was filled to the brim. Other items included toiletries ranging from razors to deodorant and even toilet paper, copies of the National Geographic magazine and puzzle books, and over-the-counter medications, and of course there was hot sauce. Around 130 boxes were packed and will be mailed out today. Robert said she was overwhelmed by and grateful for the support of the community. A woman is facing charges for the alleged abuse of her infant who has since died, stemming from a 2018 investigation. According to the Richmond County Sheriff's Office, the Department of Social Services reported the abuse to investigators in July of 2018 after the child, who was only a few months old at the time, was taken to the emergency room with injuries to his left arm. Not long after the investigation began, the family moved to Moore County, according to the Sheriff's Office. Investigators with the Moore County Sheriff's Office responded to the family's home near Robbins in June of last year, learning that the child had, quote, traumatic injuries, according to a press release. The father had reportedly told deputies the child's injuries were due to a fall inside the home. The child, 14-month-old Noah Emmanuel Reza, was taken to Chapel Hill Medical Center for treatment, but later died from his injuries, according to MCSO. After 3 months of investigation, MCSO detectives charged the father, Emmanuel Jonathan Reza, with second-degree murder and felony child abuse inflicting serious bodily injury. Reza was arrested October 4th and jailed under a $1 million secured bond. His next court date is scheduled for March 23rd. The mother, 21-year-old Sonia Sadera, was arrested January 27th and charged with neglect or child abuse inflicting serious injury. She is being held in the Richmond County Jail under a $300,000 secured bond. A habitual felon with a criminal record dating back nearly 40 years is facing more than a dozen drug charges. Investigators with the Richmond County Sheriff's Office say 57-year-old Robert McBride sold crack cocaine during a controlled buy on several occasions, including on January 7th, 8th, and the 13th. One of the buys took place in the parking lot of the store on US 1 South, and 2 of them took place at McBride's Pickett Street home, according to the Sheriff's Office. McBride was arrested on January 24th and remains in the Richmond County Jail. He is being held in lieu of a $75,000 secured bond and is scheduled to appear in court on February 6th. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. It's been really warm today. Is it going to continue that way? We'll let you know right after the break, so stay tuned.
JC's in Rockingham has you covered for used appliances, parts, trailers, and storage. We have one of the largest selections of reconditioned washers, dryers, and refrigerators in the Sand Hills, and we offer free delivery to residents inside Richmond County. Come check out our variety of trailers for any hauling job and our storage buildings for the things you need out of the weather or house. We also carry parts and accessories for appliances, trailers, truck beds, and can order the things you need. That's JC's on South Hancock Street in Rockingham.
Hi folks, my name's Todd Moore. I'm the Energy Advisor here at PD Electric. With wintertime approaching and cold weather, I want to show you guys a few of the examples of things I see when I go out and make home visits where you can be losing air inside or outside the home. One of the most commonly overlooked aspects of the home sometimes is the heating and cooling air conditioning filter system. What we have here is a common example of one that hadn't been cleaned in a while. You can see the dust accumulation. Once this accumulates, it makes it harder for your heating and cooling system to pull air through it, making it run longer. A good rule of thumb is change it every 30 days. What I want to caution you to when we talked about filters earlier is pets. Sometimes pet hair will add to the filter. So if you have pets in your homes, make sure you keep them cleaned regularly. If If you have any questions or for more energy efficiency tips, please visit pdemc.com.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
Your Alive at 5 weather report is brought to you by Iconic Wellness CBD, located here in Rockingham. Happy Monday, everyone. It's been a very, very warm day today, getting as high as 70 degrees. Around afternoon time, it's been up that high today, and we're still seeing some warm temperatures tonight. Taking a look at 8 o'clock, it'll be 59 degrees, cloudy skies. 10 o'clock, 57. Still going to drop down maybe to close to 50, but not really getting a whole lot more cooler than that tonight. And personally, I've been loving today's weather. I actually didn't have to wear my heavy jacket today. I was able to go out with a lighter jacket. Of course, even though it is warm, still want to wear at least a light jacket just to keep from yourself being affected too much by that sudden change in the weather. But looking at tomorrow, we are still seeing some warm temperatures across the Sand Hills region. Fayetteville's going to be a high of 68, low of 58. Rayford, high of 58, low of 58 as well. That would be actually high of 68 for Rayford there. Lumberton, high of 68, low of 58 as well. Laurinburg, not a lot different either, be a high of 69, low of 59. Bennettsville is going to be seeing a high of 69 and a low of 59. All the way up in Moore County, it's going to be a high of 67 and a low of 58. Over here in Richmond County, starting with Ellery, be a high of 67 and a low of 58. Rockingham and Hamlet will be seeing a high of 67 and a low of 58 there as well. And then across the river in Waysboro will be a high of 66 and a low of 59. And partly cloudy skies all day long tomorrow. Now taking a look at the 7-day forecast, Tuesday it's going to be mostly cloudy skies with a high of 67 and a low of 58. Wednesday, it is going to be raining some, the high of 72, low of 61. And then Thursday, thunder on Thursday, high of 68, low of 56. And that rain is going to be going on all day long on Thursday. Still warm temperatures though. And looking at Friday, they're relatively still warm. Partly cloudy skies on Friday with a high of 58, low of 38. And then Saturday will be a high of 56 and a low of 44. Again, with partly cloudy skies. And those clouds will continue on in the weekend. Sunday will be a high of 58, a low of 37, and then Monday, high of 57 and a low of 44. So really, really warm temperatures, but we do have a threat of rain coming up a little later this week. But next week and the weekend, it's looking really, really good. That's going to do it for your Live at 5 weather report. When we return, we've got your RO Sports update. It's on the way right after this, so stay tuned.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on Hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, Hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
Engineering influences every aspect of our lives, from the cars we drive to the computers we use. Every modern convenience we enjoy is a direct result of the innovative work of engineers and technicians. At Richmond Community College, we are educating the next generation who will be maintaining or improving upon these products and services. Our students work with programmable logic controllers, experiment with solar energy, design and create objects with a 3-dimensional printer, and operate cutting-edge machinery. Students can choose from a number of programs such as mechatronics, welding, mechanical engineering, electronics engineering, electric utility substation and relay technology, and industrial systems. Programs that equip our students with skills for 21st century jobs. Innovative and progressive, Richmond Community College is committed to building a brighter future for its students and the communities it serves in Richmond and Scotland counties. Visit our website today.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
2 Richmond wrestlers found themselves returned to the All-SAC team for the second season in a row. Following Saturday's SAC Championship tournament at Jack Britt, seniors Austin Gallops and Joey Nicholson found themselves recognized on this year's team. Both made it as juniors a season ago. It was a good afternoon for several individual wrestlers and head coach Earl Nicholson. Although the team would finish 7th overall, Pinecrest won the SAC title as a team. Gallops and Nicholson would both earn second place finishes in their respective weight classes, while sophomore 113-pounder Andreas Sanchez earned a spot on the championship podium with a 3rd place finish, but was not named to the all-conference team for a second straight season. Now the Raiders will return to the regional championship, which is set for February 14th and the 15th. Raider basketball player Keelan Hood said he was looking to find his shot Friday, and the opportunity presented itself in the second half for the sophomore shooting guard. The Raiders were looking to rebound from a tough loss earlier in the week to Pinecrest when they closed the regular season series against SAC foe Jack Britt at home. Fortunately for Hood and the Raiders, both got what they were looking for in a 60-53 win over the Buccaneers. The 7-point win marked the 4th straight victory over Jack Britt dating back to last season and completed the sweep this winter. Hood, who came off the bench, netted a game-high 15 points, all of which were scored in the second half. He found lightning in the bottle and sparked a late charge that saw the Raiders overcome a 1-point halftime deficit. The 3rd place Raiders will welcome in 7th place Hope County on Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. The Richmond girls basketball team saw its conference skid slide to 3 games Friday against Jack Britt, dropping their 3rd straight SAC game, the 2nd such streak this season. The Lady Raiders fell to the current conference leaders 63-39. 3 Richmond players would account much more of the team's scoring, all reaching double digits. Senior point guard Kiana Love led Richmond with 14 points, 8 in the first half, and junior forward Jakira Covington netted 11. Fellow junior Jayla McDougall, who has been quiet on the score sheet the last couple of games, rounded out the top scorers with 10 points, adding 2 apiece were senior Jasmine Ewing and junior Devonia Campbell. Despite the loss, head coach Teddy Mosley was proud of his team's efforts against a tough conference opponent. The Lady Raiders will now look to end their losing streak when they host Hope County on Tuesday at 6 p.m. And that's going to do it for tonight's edition of Live at 5. Of course, for the latest news, sports, and events happening here in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com, or you can download the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Richmond County.